social from $1 million mogul. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to, so she.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Putting for birdie here. Getting off to a great start at this event.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He finds himself at a share of fourth. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back to the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Oh, well played. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Should find the green here. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Putting for birdie. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Currently a couple under for the round. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
Awesome stuff.
The third hole at TPC Summerland has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes this second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2 putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And that makes him tied for first. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Lovely effort that. Sitting at -3, currently tied for first place. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Going for less club here.
That's just inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is important. Big par putt here.
It's on a good line. Well hold. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
It's just about 3 feet away. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Nicely done.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there's a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Around 110 yards to go. Currently leading by 2. Choosing the 9-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Let's return to live play now. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently sitting in 1st place. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well struck. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. This is a good chance. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 7 under. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. That should find the sand. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Was on a good line. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This for par.
And down she goes. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, that was pure. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Shame it didn't drop. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, nice looking putt. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 8 under. managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
That dog'll hunt.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. That is one of the best shots you will see.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Oh, almost went in. Okay, time to return to the action. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at 9 under par. Outright first here. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. 4 feet to the cup. Wonderful shot. Leading by 5 shots after that. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5, measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Wonderfully played. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yes! Hold it!
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
This one is chewing fiber.
Unbelievable!
I gotta say, Luke, hole-in-ones are rare, but getting to watch one on TV, yes!
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's frustrating. Big putt for par coming up. Don't mind the look of this. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Yeah, well played. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
That'll sting a bit. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. A good stroke. Well, that'll play. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's nicely done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Needs this one to kick right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.